Hello again, everyone. Today I'm going to make something very different, unique. It's not an actual meal, it's a condiment for a meal. I like my mustard very spicy and hot, and I like horseradish. So I'm going to make my own horseradish mustard. Now you can keep this in your cupboard for a long time as long as you keep your mustard the same thing. What I'm going to use for that is a horseradish root, some mustard powder, some salt, a little bit of cayenne pepper. I'm going to use a shot of vodka here because I don't want the flavor, I just want the alcohol. And some apple cider vinegar with the mother, and of course our shredding for the horseradish, and a bowl to mix it in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel my horseradish. As you can see here, you see the skin is, there's a skin there, it's a little bit thick, so I'm going to remove all of that with my peeler. And I'm going to put enough. I don't have to use to do the entire root here, but I will put enough. And I just want to make sure that the bark is all gone and just the inside is left. Almost all done. Now again, as I said, I'm not going to use all of this. I'm just going to shred some in here and just enough to give it a taste. So let me see if I can do this here. Yeah. And it's very fibrous, as you can see. And it takes a bit of time. And it's going to add a lot of flavor. Now, the horseradish is in the same family as wasabi. It almost has that same kick. And it will add a great flavor to our mustard. There we go. Just a little bit more. See, it's very, very fibrous. And the smell, oh my god, is so strong. It's like the horseradish you buy in the store, but amplified a few times. There we go. Let me just put that here and put this aside. Just add this in here. It's very simple to make homemade mustard, and I used to make it all the time before. I may add a little more. I'll see. I'll see what it tastes like when I'm done. And my cayenne pepper, I have about a quarter teaspoon of cayenne pepper here for that little extra kick. And my mustard powder. And of course my salt. Now season salt, enough salt to taste. That's plenty. If I need more, I'll add more. Let me mix that in a bit. Now traditionally they don't add alcohol, but I like to add a bit of vodka for it to ferment a little bit and bring out all that beautiful taste. Mix it all up very well. And this is sort of going to be like the very hot European mustard. I'm not sure if you've tasted that before, but that's what it's going to taste like. With a twist. Yep, and I already smell it. And add vinegar slowly, because once you add it in, you can't take it back out. Add only what you need. Because we want it to be pasty. See? And this mustard is going to be very strong, very powerful, very pungent, with a strong flavor. And once we make this, we put it in a jar and we let it sit a few days. Need more liquid. But it's starting to come together. There we are. And it will turn into this bright, pale color after. It's not going to stay this color. And our mustard is starting to come together. Look at that. And more vinegar. And slowly, just keep stirring it in, more, add more as you need it. There we go. See how it's starting to get brighter in color. Look at that. And it will be almost the same color as that mustard you buy in the store. That real French mustard. But this one will have quite a bit more kick. Because we're using the fresh horseradish, we're using the cayenne pepper. And really nice apple cider vinegar. There we go. Starting to become what we're used to as a mustard now. Look at that. A little more. Perfect. It's up to you how wet you want to make it. But this way we can spread it more easily and we don't have to use as much. It'll go a long way. Look at that. And we almost have our homemade mustard. See this? Look at that. And smell is wonderful. If you like mustard, if you're a mustard lover, you're gonna love this. It goes well with meat, with French fries, whatever you eat mustard with. Roast beef. Roast beef and mustard go very well together. See this? Look at that. And I can use a little bit more liquid still, more apple cider. And don't think we put a lot of salt. That 1 teaspoon of salt that we put is going to be eaten up by all this spicy and vinegar and the mustard, the strength of the mustard. It will not be a lot at all. You'll barely taste it with all this. And there you have it. Homemade European style mustard. The real thing. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Yummy. Perfect. So far we've used about 2 cups of our apple cider vinegar and about 1.5 cups of mustard powder to that teaspoon of kosher salt, and I would say about four tablespoons of shredded fresh horseradish. Yeah, and I think that should do it. I think that's enough right there. Now it's up to you. If you want it more liquidy than that, you can, but this is plenty for me. This is very good. Now we're gonna put this in a jar and let it sit for a few days and let all the flavors get married and mix in properly and mature. And then we just take a little taste, just a little taste. And you can see it's exactly like that European mustard you buy in a jar for about $12 a little jar. Let me see. Oh, that's good. Yeah, so here we are. Our mustard is done. Hot, European style, spicy mustard, homemade. And it is very strong and delicious for people who love mustard. This is good. And it's healthy. It will warm you up in the winter. It'll add extra flavor to your roast beef or whatever you eat mustard with. And it's your own. You made it. And this jar will last a while. This doesn't perish or go bad anytime soon. So that's it. Thank you again for watching. Please do like, subscribe and share our videos. And looking forward to bringing you something else, something new, something different and delicious.